friends, your neighbors, your peers, and others know, other parents know that we're having this YouTube live session. We'll be sharing some very critical updates about the reopening of school and other topics that I know all of you will want to listen to. Our goal is to inform as many people as possible. So again, if you will, please share, text someone, email them, let them know, share on your Facebook page, let them know that we're having this live YouTube event right now here in Clayton County Public Schools. We'll get started in about another minute. Thank you for making time out for us today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being engaged. I hope everybody is doing well and that you're safe. That you're safe even as our students are learning, our teachers are teaching, our principals are leading during this global pandemic. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. Well, again, good afternoon to everyone. Thank you for participating today on this live YouTube event. I'm Dr. Beasley, your superintendent of schools here in Clayton County Public Schools. I'm always honored and glad to be able to engage with our community, our parents, our students, our employees, using whatever medium is available to us. Today, we'd like to spend our short time together providing an update on the reopening of schools and other topics that we believe are critical as we move forward in the school year. So today, I will discuss spring testing updates, vaccination rollout updates, reopening plans, safety guidelines, our parent survey that we'll be launching, the 2021 graduation schedule, and of course, summer learning opportunities. It is amazing how quickly this year has flown by. Maybe because we've all been very busy, but the year has flown by. So the first thing we'd like to do is share that testing will occur. The Georgia milestones will be administered as expected by our state on this year. The state of Georgia did not receive a waiver for testing. And you should know, as a matter of fact, the Biden administration, I'm sure you may have heard, expects school systems, districts to continue with testing. So we want to be very clear about our testing administration here in Clayton County Public Schools. The Georgia milestones, end of grade, we refer to those as the EOG, end of grade, that would be grades 3 through 8. Elementary grades 3 through 5, that test or the test, the series of tests will be administered April 28th through May 21st. Your principals will inform you specifically of the subjects and the dates for each of those subjects for all grades that are impacted. Middle school grades 6 through 8 will test April 28th through May 21st. Again, your principals will inform you as to when you will take those specific subject grade level tests. Again, Georgia milestones end of grade test, elementary grades 3 through 5, April 28th through May 21st, and middle school grades 6 through 8, April 28th through May 21st. Georgia milestones end of course. This is primarily our high school students. High school grades 9 through 12, even though some 8th grade students are also testing on end of course in middle school because they're earning high school credit in middle school. Kudos to you all. But high school grades 9 through 12 are scheduled to take their end of course exams April 9th through April 19th through April 30th. Again, Georgia milestones end of course, EOC is how we refer to them. Grades 9 through 12, they're scheduled to be administered April 19th through April 30th. I encourage all of you, and this is my word of wisdom to everyone, do not stress out over these tests. While we are expected to administer these tests. All we expect for you to do is to show up and do your very best. Show up and do your best. As with anything in life, be present and do your best. Do not stress out over these tests. Do not stress out over these tests. As I have often shared, testing is just a part of life. No matter what job you get, you'll have to take a test. This is your way of showing what you know. So again, do not stress out over these tests. We ask of you to be present, and we ask you to do your very best. Show what your teachers have taught you to show. Thank you. The next topic is our Clayton County Public Schools vaccine rollout. As you well know, we are so thankful that the governor has basically given the authorization for educators to be vaccinated starting this upcoming Monday, March 8th. This decision has been critical to our decision to reopen. So we're very grateful that now educators are in a position to receive the vaccine. The district has entered into an MOU, we call that a Memorandum of Understanding, with the Clayton County Fire and Emergency Management Office Department. We have finalized that MOU, and we are prepared to administer the COVID-19 vaccine. The district is expanding its partnership with the company ID Tech Molecular Laboratories. It's an African-American owned molecular laboratory to provide quick turnaround testing for employees and students. I want all of you to know that while we do not require everyone to take a test, we will have testing available for all of those students and employees that would like and need to take the test. We encourage all of you, as you see the need, as you experience symptoms, we need you to take full advantage of the testing that's available. Please know that our maintenance department has refurbished the North Jonesboro Center to ensure that we meet all compliance so that we can have a secure vaccination location. Remember, that location is right here in the central office complex. Our nurses here in Clayton County, they have completed the required training and observations with the Clayton County Health District to support the vaccine site. Our technology department has developed an employee vaccine registration appointment portal to manage scheduling, and all employees will access that in the employee portal. Employees, you should get a communication by end of day Wednesday about the vaccination procedure and sign up process. I encourage all of you, while I can't make any of you, nor would I want to make any of you grown people take the vaccine, I'm encouraging all of us to take full advantage of the opportunity to get the vaccine. Staff will be able to access the scheduler through rapid identity, as I already shared, using the employee portal. Remember, it's in the employee portal. Vaccines are slated to be administered starting March 8th. Again, non-mandatory testing. However, employees are encouraged to be vaccinated. Now, we will start with a few priority groups, but that will be communicated in the email. But as soon as you get the communication, I know you must discuss the vaccination with your family members and your loved ones, but we need you to have those discussions, make your decisions quickly, and sign up quickly. The clinic operation hours will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 to 5 p.m., Tuesday and Thursday, 8 to 7 p.m., Saturdays in March, 9 to 2 p.m., and 2 Saturdays a month in April and in May. Our goal is to inoculate between 100 and 150 staff members daily. We're going to also coordinate a drive-through event the first Saturday the vaccine becomes available. So more details to be announced. But a part of our reopening plan is to ensure we mitigate with testing being available for those who need to be tested and that we participate in the administration of the vaccine. We're encouraging everyone to take the vaccine. As we continue to plan for reopening, parents, we have developed a survey for all of our pre-K through 5th grade parents. Not for secondary parents, not for grades 6 through 12, but for all of our pre-K through 5th grade parents, and for those parents who may be in grades 6 through 12, but their children are in self-contained, low-incident classrooms, special ed classrooms. But we need parents to understand that we'll need you to complete this survey for every student that you have in grades pre-K through 5th grade. The survey needs to be completed for you to share with us your learning option and for us to plan on transportation. It's important that we get your participation, your information through this survey. The survey will be launched today, March 2nd, and it will close at the end of the day on March 12th. I want to say at 12:01 p.m. on March 10th, excuse me. Again, it will launch today, March 2nd, and it will remain open until March 10th. Parents need to complete the survey for each of their students enrolled in this school district. The link will be provided to you on the email that you will receive shortly. The deadline, again, for parents to complete the survey will be Wednesday, March 10th at 12:01 a.m. And I believe that's March 11th if it's 12:01 a.m. If a parent does not complete the survey for a child, please notice this assumption that we will make. It will be assumed that your children will return face to face. Again, if the parent or if parents do not complete the survey, we will assume that your children will return face to face. And I'll get to the reopening plan in a second. Each parent of the students in grades pre-K through 5 will receive the survey link by way of email, and it's located in Infinite Campus in the parent portal. So please, parents, make sure you log in to the parent portal, and you know we use Infinite Campus. So let's talk about reopening. In light of the data improving, we're down to about 272 cases per 100,000, which is about a 400% drop from the previous 2 weeks. In light of the vaccination being available to educators, we have decided to begin to move forward with the reopening of schools using face-to-face. So here are some critical dates that all of us should be aware. All employees, district level employees, and school staff pre-K through 5th grade will return to buildings March 22nd. Again, all district personnel and all school staff at the elementary pre-K through 5th grade level will return to buildings and facilities on March 22nd. You should know that on that week, Monday and Tuesday, March 22nd through the 23rd, will be an asynchronous learning day for students, as staff are trained on safety, rituals, and routines, and as they plan to receive students into our buildings. Again, all staff, district personnel, and all school staff, grades pre-K through 5, will return to school facilities and buildings on March 22nd. That week, on Monday and Tuesday, students will learn asynchronously and staff will be engaged in training. Principals have received this information. We met with them on today. They will be communicating with all of their faculty and staff. On Wednesday of that week, teachers will provide synchronous instruction on March 24th. So again, all district personnel, all elementary level staff, pre-K through 5, will return to facilities on March 22nd. On March 25th, students will be engaged in asynchronous learning as well, as teachers are engaged in staff development and lesson design. On Friday, they will also be engaged in asynchronous learning, as staff members are engaged in professional learning and as they're also engaged in collaborative planning. The week of March 29th through April 2nd, all school personnel will provide virtual instruction from the school buildings and participate in school-wide PD and collaborative planning. Teachers, you should know that on April 1st and 2nd, you will be provided those 2 days to work independently in your classrooms. It's very, very, very important that we prepare for the arrival of our students. Parents, this is our reopening plan. On April 12th, all pre-K through 5th grade students will begin a hybrid schedule, which means that they will come to school for some face-to-face instruction, and they will also participate in virtual learning. All students will be assigned a group, either group A or group B. You will receive that information from your schools, and you'll be able to identify that information, your group, when you log in to Infinite Campus. We will participate in the hybrid model for 2 weeks. That would be April 12th through April 22nd. For 2 weeks, we're going to phase all of our pre-K through 5th grade students back into our facilities. All students will be assigned to a group, Group A or Group B. Group A will come on certain days and Group B will come on certain days. All of you, when you log into Infinite Campus, and your principals will be very clear as to what group you're in and what days you will come for face-to-face instruction and what days you will not come for virtual learning. We will do this for 2 weeks, again, for all pre-K through 5th grade students. Also, our 6th through 12th graders who are in low incident special ed self-contained classrooms, they will begin on April 12th. Only those 6th through 12th grade students who are in self-contained low incidence special education classrooms will return on April 12th with the pre-K through 5th grade students. Again, you should know that for 2 weeks, we'll do the hybrid model. And then starting April 26th until the end of the school year, we will have face-to-face instruction for all pre-K through 5th grade students 5 days a week. Go back to the previous slide. Teachers will instruct both students who are face-to-face and at home remotely using a simultaneous learning model. So that means, parents, for those of you who decide to send your children back to school face-to-face, and those of you who keep students at home virtually, the teacher will be doing virtual instruction for those who are at home, and also those who are in the classroom will be logged into their Chromebooks to participate in instruction. It's what we call a simultaneous learning model. So parents, your patience, your support, your appreciation of our teachers will be critical. Thank you. Well, let's talk about safety guidelines. As we have been preparing to return face-to-face, we want our community to know not to be concerned about personal protective equipment. Of course, parents, if you can send the kids with masks, I encourage you to do so. But if you don't, we will provide them. Temperature scanners will be available at all entry points. Hand sanitizer stations will be throughout the buildings. Water spout stations throughout the buildings. Desk shields will be used. Safety signage and markings throughout the buildings. Strike teams will be used when necessary to deep clean our facilities. We'll also have motorized fogger machines to deep clean buildings as necessary. and we'll continue our partnership with the Clorox Corporate Company to deep clean sites and facilities as necessary. We believe our buildings are prepared to receive our students, and all we need is the support and confidence of our parents by sending our children to school so they can experience face-to-face instruction. You will hear more about safety guidelines from your principals. They will be very clear as to what will happen for breakfast, what will happen during lunch, what will happen on arrival, what will happen on dismissals, etc. You will get that information from your respective schools. As you well know, we're preparing for graduation. Graduation will occur Wednesday, May 26th, and Thursday, May 27th. Let's talk about the schools that will graduate on Wednesday, May 26th. All graduations will be held within our stadiums. They will be outside events, and all seniors will receive a maximum of 4 tickets. 4 tickets. On Wednesday, May 26th, at the Southern Crescent Stadium, Drew High School will graduate at 8:30 a.m. North Clayton High School will graduate at Southern Crescent at 8:30 p.m. On Wednesday at Taylor Stadium, Monday's Mill will graduate at 8:30 p.m. And at the 12 Oaks Stadium on Wednesday, May 26th, Stillwell will graduate at 8:30 a.m. and Lovejoy High School will graduate at 8:30 p.m. On Thursday, May 27th, at Southern Crescent, Riverdale High School will graduate at 8:30 a.m. Morrow High School will graduate at 8:30 p.m. At Taylor Stadium, Forest Park High School will graduate at 8:30 a.m. and Jonesboro High School at 8:30 p.m. And at the 12 Oaks Stadium, Elite Scholars will graduate at 8:30 a.m. and Mount Zion will graduate at 8:30 p.m. Remember, 4 tickets per graduate. We are hopeful that all of our young people are doing their part, meeting the instructional expectations of their teachers so that they can be eligible to graduate. No sense in coming through this school system for 13 years and not get across the finish line. So young people, whether face-to-face or virtual, it's the expectation that you're doing your part, meeting your grad requirement so you can earn your high school diploma. Parents, we look forward to seeing all of you as you celebrate the graduation of our young people on May 26th and May 27th. I want to encourage all of you to stay connected. Critical dates. We'll have a critical conversation, virtual, on March 25th at 6 p.m. Don't forget the Board of Education meeting and work session combined will be March 29th at 6 p.m. We will have spring break, and all offices and schools will be closed during spring break, April 5th through the 9th. As you well know, summer opportunities are coming your way. So we want to encourage all of you. Once you receive via email all of the information about all the summer learning opportunities, review the information, make your decisions, and take action to sign up. We'll have STEM camps, kindergarten through 11th grade, June 2nd through June 11th, 8 days. Kinder camp for pre-K and kindergarten, June 7th through June 18th, 10 days. We'll have summer enrichment academies for grades K through 8, June 15th through the 25th, and July 5th through the 12th, 15 days. We'll have advanced learning for all opportunities, July 19th through July 23rd, 5 days. And of course, available now, we have student voice and choice tutorials for all kindergartners through 12th graders, available now. Remember, student voice and choice tutorials registration is available now for the week of March 8th. And summer learning applications will open March 8th, and you will have until Sunday, March 4th to complete or submit your summer learning application. So as I close, hopefully you've gotten the information. What happens to our 6th grade through 12th graders? They will remain virtual until we decide differently. On April 12th, all pre-K through 5th graders will enter into a hybrid model for 2 weeks. And 6th graders through 12th graders who are in our special needs, low incident, self-contained classes will also return. Only those special needs students in grades 6 through 12 will return face-to-face using the hybrid model. Remember, all pre-K through 5th graders. So parents, I need you between now and April 12th or April 11th. I need you to make sure you complete the survey. Remember, elementary, for every child, you must complete the survey. So we'll know exactly who wants to return face-to-face or who plans to return face-to-face and who plans to remain virtual. Your schools will need that information. Complete that survey ASAP. ASAP. You'll get it today. You'll get it today. We need you to be having conversations with our children, your children, to let them know what your expectations are once we return face-to-face. Again, 2 weeks hybrid, and then after that, 5 days face-to-face. All of this information will be communicated to you through your principals. Stay connected, stay informed, take the appropriate action, and then let's do our best to stay safe. Employees, expect to get that information about the vaccination and testing sites. Take action. Once you make your decision, take immediate action. We have a full month almost of March to do our best to get as close to 100% of people vaccinated as are willing to get vaccinated. But make no mistake, on April 12th, it is our plan, if the vaccination distribution goes as planned, if we continue to see decreasing numbers, make no mistake, we will be returning our pre-K through 5th grade students back to our facilities for the first 2 weeks starting April 12th on a hybrid model. Thereafter, 5 face-to-face days a week until the end of the school year. Hopefully, we have been clear. Remember, always stay connected to your teachers. Always stay connected to your principals. Every school has a principal for a reason. Your principals will be very clear as to the information that I've communicated. They will give you very specific information relevant to your campus, to your school, for your children. And all I ask of you is that you work cooperatively with them to ensure that we have a seamless transition back to face-to-face instruction. And those of you that are in secondary school, grades 6 through 12, be patient, continue to work virtually, and we'll let you know when your schedule will change or when we will transition you back face-to-face. Be patient, do your part, be present in school every day, do what your teachers expect you to do, be engaged, continue to learn at high levels, and always do your best. I want to conclude by first thanking our Board of Education for their leadership, their governance with this administrative team to ensure we navigated this school year successfully. It's been a year for sure, but hey, no one told us it would be a perfect year, but we are at this point wherein we believe it is time to begin the planning, the phasing in of our students back to face-to-face instruction. I hope that this has been informative. Please, again, reach out to your principals. Be patient. Thank you for your patience. Continue to support our children, parents. Keep them engaged every day. Make sure that they're in those classes virtually and at some point on April 12th, face-to-face. Have a great spring break. Everybody take time to rest and enjoy spring break, and let's end this school year well. Let's end our school year well with high performance at every school, in every classroom, safe, orderly, well managed. I hope, parents and community, that you have seen in this administration compassion, competence, and individuals who want our community to be safe, to thrive, not just during a pandemic, but well after a pandemic. I hope that you know that we have tried our best to lead our community in a responsible way through this pandemic. And please know that while I know we don't always agree on every decision, I hope and pray that we will have your support as we transition our students back face to face over the next several weeks. Have a great spring, have a great end of the school year, and always know that we're here for our children to ensure that they get the best education, a high quality education within a culture of high performance in Clayton County. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time on today.